Hello and welcome to something I haven't really done in a very long ass time. Well, if you've seen from the title, Mod Spotlight. Now, this was kind of a mini sort of series I used to do on the side when content was kinda scarce. But I feel that now that I have a lot of time on my hands now because I pretty much have got the holidays now, I felt that maybe I should start getting back into this thing. So, today we are looking at the MoreBows2 mod, and yeah, I have a little book here with a little brief summary and information about the mod, so you get a quick little overview, summary, conclusion of what the mod's like. So, MoreBows2. The mod is by ShinyMew1256, and it is a continuation of the mod MoreBows from iDiamond Hunter, but originally created by Ghostfire to keep up with the latest versions. So, basically, what this bit here means is that the person with the username Ghostfire was the original creator of the mod, but then once he stopped making the mod, iDiamond Hunter took it over to update it to newer versions, but then he stopped, and so now Shiny Mew has taken over, and he is renamed to MoreBows2 because he said he's had to do a full overhaul of the mod because it's been updated so much now. So I guess in a way it's kind of a sequel, I guess, to the original mod. That's why he's called a MoreBows2. But still, the original concept and the ideas and most of the crafting recipes and most of the actual bows in the mod are actually originally from Ghostfire. So, there we go. And this map I'm using as well is also a custom map made by... I did not write down its name, I apologize for that, but it will be in the description along with the mod, so don't worry, you'll be able to find it there. So here we go. There's a lot of shit. There's about 17 bows, I believe, and we'll be going over each one individually. So this one here is called the reinforced bow. It does slightly more damage than the vanilla bow, and is slightly more durable. And that's what it looks like, and it's the crafting recipe, so we can make it show you what it's like. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom, boom. Reinforced bow. There we go. So that's the first one. That's the most basic one, which is in the mod. This is the iron bow, which is next, which is more durable and does more damage than the reinforced bow. And the cool thing about it is that it also has a slightly faster drawback. So that's what it looks like. We can craft this here as well to show you that it actually works. You see? But we can try and show you, I can try and show you the drawback. So this is regular drawback because this hasn't got any, the drawback for the reinforced bow isn't any faster than the original one. So this should be the same speed. So that's the speed of the regular one. And the iron one is that. So it's slightly faster, as you can see. Just by a bit. Slightly faster. So there's that. Next one is the golden bow. It does heavy damage, so it does a heck of a lot of damage. The drawback is very fast, but the downside about the bow is that it has really low durability. So it's kind of expensive actually because you use the iron bow as the base for the golden bow. But the fact that... Oh, do I not have 2 string? Oh. There we go. But the fact that oh no, the durability is really low kind of makes up for it, and that's not right. What? Alright, so it seems that the recipe does not work. I am not exactly sure why. I double checked the forum post to see if I was putting in the wrong ingredients or putting it wrong, but it seems correct. So this is possibly a bug, I'm guessing, because it's not working. So that's a bit unfortunate, but at least we found a problem or a little bug with the mod, and hopefully maybe if the mod creator, what was his name? If Shiny Mew 1256 sees this, maybe he'll be notified about this, and maybe he can fix this for future updates. Alright, on to the next bow. This is the crystal bow. It does very high damage, and it is 2 times more durable than the iron bow, and it also has a very quick drawback. So this is the recipe. You also need to use a golden bow to make it. So because of the fact that we can't actually make the vanilla one in the golden one in vanilla at the moment, it seems we can't actually make this one either. Okay, so this actually works. Maybe it's just the golden one then. So that's a that's a pretty fast drawback. Which other one has fast drawback? Oh, the gold. We didn't test the golden one. Okay, so this is the iron one. Gold. Whoa, diamond. I think gold is faster. Yeah, gold is definitely faster, but diamond has more damage, more durable as well, because this has really low durability. So that's the diamond, the crystal bow, which is pretty cool. This is one of my favorite ones. This is the flame bow, and you can probably guess what it does, but it does more damage than the crystal one, I think. It has the same drawback as the iron bow, however, and it also shoots flaming bows. So ain't that pretty cool? Let's hope this works. Yes, there we go. So, oh man, that is awesome. So you can pretty much get a bow with the flame enchant without actually having to enchant it or get the enchantment for it. So that's pretty cool. But the recipe is pretty tough actually, because you do need 2 blaze rods, but I guess it depends on how far you are in your current world at the moment, but still it's a really cool bow. So this is the emerald bow. It has all the attributes of the emerald bow are better than the crystal bow. Wow. But it is quite expensive to craft, so that's not meant to be frost. Okay, you are meant to see that. That's spoilers. We'll throw that away. Okay. You never saw that. I messed up there. That's meant to be crystal bow. So it's the crystal bow plus 3 emerald blocks and the string, of course. So that is quite expensive. That's quite a lot, because if you're ever mining for emeralds, you can only ever find them in veins of 1. So you either need to do a lot of mining and get lucky, or you need to do a lot of goddamn trading. And I'll tell you, those villages are fucking rip-offs. So it's gonna take a while. Well, you need to be quite long into the game to be able to get 3 blocks of emeralds, you know. Plus, on top of that, getting enough resources to get to make the crystal bow as well. So it has a really fast drawback speed. What was the fast one? The crystal one, I think it was. No, it was a gold one, wasn't it? So that's the gold. This emerald. Emerald is instant, pretty much. Wow, that is really fucking fast. So, oh, and apparently this is also regarded as the most, the best bow in the mod so far as well. So probably explains why it has such a fast drawback speed. Jesus. Right. Next one is the obsidian bow. It is not as strong. That's meant to be as. Oh yeah, no, that's right. Never mind. It's not as strong or fast than other bows, but it's the most durable. So apparently, I don't remember the exact value of durability it has, but it's apparently got a lot of durability. And the Shiny Mew also stated that if you'd put like the Unbreaking 3 enchantment on this bow as well, it's pretty much indestructible. Like, that's how much hit points it has for the obsidian bow. So if you're looking for a bow which lasts a long time, this is definitely the bow to have, but it does have the downside of less damage and drawback, however. So I guess it depends on your preference. The next bow here this is the frost bow. This is totally the first time you guys are seeing it, right? You totally didn't see it before, Emerald. Shh. Okay. So the frost bow, it has a slow drawback. This is obviously my favorite bow because my name's Frostbite, you know. Oh yeah. Okay, so it has slow drawback because you know ice slow, cold slows down movement. But the really cool thing about this one is that whenever someone or something gets hit by it, it gives a slowness debuff. So that's pretty cool. So it's pretty much the Iron Bow base with ice around it. I don't know if you can actually use packed ice. I'm not too sure. I doubt it. I think it's just ice, but maybe you could. I don't know. But yeah, look, it's slow drawback definitely. But the slowness debuff is pretty cool. We don't need this one anymore. So this is also pretty cool. This is the healing bow. And anyone that gets hit by it, including enemies or yourself, so you can shoot your teammate, yourself, or enemies, like it doesn't matter who, but whenever someone or anything gets hit, their health gets restored to full health. But the thing about it is that it takes a lot of resources. So you need to get a crystal bow on top of that with 3 golden apples. Now, these golden apples aren't really too expensive. It's just the crystal bow which is pretty much the most expensive part, but yeah, so I don't know, it's not that bad. I think the emerald one's much harder, I think, to get. Oh, if this is correct, then I take it back. This is definitely really expensive. No, it's not. Okay, so I guess this is another recipe which isn't currently working at the moment, so hopefully Shiny Me, if you're watching this, hopefully you can fix this for future updates. That's kind of a shame, but this is a really cool bow. The healing bow, it's really good, really good. This is the Legia bow. I don't know if that's how you pronounce it, but I think that's how it is. The Legia is at least how you pronounce the pro player, CSGO player's name. But this uses 2 iron bows though, an iron ingot and 3 strings, and it shoots 3 arrows at once, and it has good power and durability. So this is a pretty good bow, but you do need 2 iron bows to make it. So let's see how this works. I haven't really tested out yet. Is that 3? Oh, it is. Wow. Oh, that's pretty cool. So this is, oh right, so this is the glass bow. Now this is a really good starter bow. Shiny Moo posted on his forum post saying that it's a really good starter bow because the resources to make it is just 3 string and 3 glass panes. And so as you can see, really cheap materials and really simple to make. It has the same power and drawback as the crystal bow, but it has a durability of 8, so 8 shots and then it's done for. But as he said, it's a really good starter bow, right? Because you can make it quite early on because of the cheap materials. But having the same power as the crystal bow and the drawback seems kind of OP in my opinion. I think that's a bit too much. Maybe if it was something like the iron bow, or maybe even the reinforced one, because you know it's meant to be a starter one. So yeah, maybe at least the damage of iron and drawback max for the glass bow thing, because having the damage and drawback for the crystal ones, it's quite a lot for a starter, or for a bow that's meant to be for like early game, you know. So just my opinion, I don't know, but I think that's a bit too overpowered for a starter bow. Now this mod was actually recently updated, and Shiny Mew has posted like screenshots of how to make the recipes for each bow, and like the attributes of them. So like all these stats and stuff was all taken from the page itself. But for these 5 new ones, because they were just updated, he hasn't put any crafting recipes or attributes for them yet. There are some I found by myself, but I don't know the crafting recipes for any of them at all. So this first one here is the poison bow. And I found that if anyone gets hit by it, it gives a poison debuff, so you get poisoned. So that is a pretty useful bow. I don't know the crafting recipe, so I can't judge whether it's too easy to get or too hard, but that's gonna be the same for all of these. But I just know some of the attributes for some of the bows. This one here is the quartz bow. And this gives a weakness debuff to anyone that gets hit. But when I was testing it, it gave me weakness 2. I don't know if it's always weakness 2 or sometimes weakness 1 or what, but at least you get a weakness debuff is the whole point of it. I don't know if exactly if it's 2 or 1, but yeah, weakness debuff basically. I couldn't find any like effect that you get from the lapis bow, so I'm guessing it's just some sort of fast drawback, or actually we can try and test it. Yes, slow drawback I think, or like regular drawback. So I'm guessing it does like extra damage or extra durability or something. I'm not too sure because it doesn't give any debuff at least or any like benefits. So that's lapis bow. This is the darkness bow, and it gives a blindness debuff to anyone that gets hit by it. So you can't see like at all around you if you get hit by it. Don't know the craft recipe once again. This is a pretty cool one. So this is the explosive bow, and it creates an explosion of damage when hit, but it does no block damage. So as you can see, blocks don't get affected, but when a mob or a player gets hit, it does an explosion and does an explosion of damage basically. So that's the whole idea of the explosive bow. I don't know if he's planning on making it to do block damage in future, but for now, at this point of recording, it only does player damage. So as you may have seen, there's also another bow over here. This is the steel bow, but I put it separate to the other bows because it's made of completely like the steel ingots are completely part of the mod as well, so you couldn't. Steel ingot isn't vanilla basic is what I'm trying to say. So this is how I make it, pretty simple. This is a pretty simple bow to make as well, so you can get it pretty early on. So there's a steel bow. It has the same attributes as the iron bow, but it also gives an effect of knockback as well. So it's pretty much an iron bow with a knockback effect, but you don't actually have to have the knockback enchantment. So if you want to get knockback without having to go through the struggle of getting the enchantment of it, you could instead make a steel bow if you have the mod, of course. The way to make a steel ingot is 5 iron and 4 coal in this pattern here, and for each set of this you make, you get 5 steel ingots out of it. So you can already make a bow because you only need 3. So yeah, you can get it pretty early on this bow. So that's pretty good, especially with the knockback benefit as well. And you can also make a steel block from the steel ingots, and it's a pretty cool block. I am using the John Smith texture pack, however, so it will look out of place, but this is pretty much what the regular iron block texture looks like, but much more light. The iron block texture is much more lighter than this. So, but I like the colors though. The color's really cool. That's a really like neat color. That's like the ideal color for like piping or like some kind of steampunk build if you had something like that going on. But there was also this thing called dark quartz in the mod. There was no mention of it on the page, or like I couldn't figure out any crafting recipes with it, so I couldn't do this, and I couldn't do this, and I couldn't do like a bunch. I tried like a bunch of different stuff like that, but nothing really works. So I'm not too sure what this is about. I'm pretty sure it's part of the new update with the 5 new bows, so I'm guessing Shiny Mew is gonna be adding some information about it on his forum post in the future. But for now, I don't know what this does or what purpose there is to this, but yeah, I just wanted to mention that this is part of the mod, and hopefully we'll see what it's meant to be used for after he's updated this page. But we have all these bows to test out, and you know, this city, man, I've been living here in this quiet, peaceful village for quite a while now, and the one big problem we had was a big chicken infestation. That's why I installed this mod to take care of that chicken infestation, you know, infestation, you know. Like, I wouldn't install this bow mod for nothing. Like, I would need a purpose to do it, right? So, luckily, well, all the town people are on vacation. Yeah, they're on vacation, and I am in charge of looking after the town and taking care of the chicken infestation. And so luckily, before everyone went out on vacation, they all helped me wrangle up all the chickens out here. And oh look, the fucking laying eggs already. I need to execute them now. You see, fucking Jeffries everywhere. Fucking, oh my god. So, we're gonna be executing each one in style with each of the bows. So this is the first reinforced bow. Oh! Oh! So, pretty effective. Iron bow. Pretty effective. Golden bow, super fast, drawback. Oh, he didn't see that one coming. Oh, he didn't see that one either. Even more faster drawback with the crystal one. The flame bow, oh, you are gonna get wrecked, sir. Oh, roast chicken! Roast chicken! Emerald, man. Dude, I'm so sorry. Not really, because you've plagued our town, and it's enough now. Obsidian bow really slow, so this guy has to watch the bow get pulled back in. Watch his life flash back before his eyes, because he will never see that. Well, he will see that coming because it's super slow. But the frostbow, I guess he'll slightly freeze before he dies, but we won't see that because we're watching in real time. Will this actually kill him? Well, I guess if I do a full strength, he'll die. But oh no! Huh! Well, this is kind of like torture because getting damaged and healed. Getting damaged. Can we actually kill one? Well, I don't think you can actually kill them. Wow. Well, this bow sucks. Time to get the flame bow out. I guess that this bow is more, you know, for a friendly one, but for killing, definitely not good. Stay out. So this is a 3-shot one. Dude, you are about to get wrecked. Oh my god. Glass bow, pretty lame, but oh yeah, it does have the attributes of a crystal bow, so it's basically the same thing. Sorry, dude. Not really. Poison bow. Let's shoot him really like gently, so he actually gets the full poison effect. Wait, what? Can chickens not get poisoned? Okay, well, die. Goodbye. Quartz bow, this does weakness. Well, he can't defend himself anyway. Lapis bow, not sure what it does, but there we go. Darkness bow, he'll get blinded for a bit before he dies, so he'll pretty much never see the beautiful outside before he fully died. Explosive, oh dude. You are the worst one. Look, you already laid 2 eggs in front of my eyes. You see all your friends out there? They've been slaughtered by my variety of bows that I have? And you still continue to lay eggs? Don't look away from me, sir. Oh! Okay, that's it. You got wrecked. And finally, the final Jeffrey. We'll get a taste of the brand spanking new steel bow. And there we go! Whoa, his body fucking spazzed out. Just shows how powerful the steel bow is. Well, anyways, thank you people for watching. Hope you've enjoyed my little spotlight of the MoreBows2 mod. And yeah, I'll be definitely doing some more mod spotlights in the future. I have some in mind that I want to do as well. This was like the first one that I did for like the reboot of the series, I guess. And I hope you enjoyed. If you liked it, leave a like, subscribe, and leave a comment on what you want me to do next, what kind of stuff you want me to improve on, what you liked and disliked, blah blah blah. And thank you for watching. See you guys next time for whatever I make. See ya!